What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? So I was thinking about this today, right? I believe that God will always test you in areas that you cannot fix yourself, right? And what I mean by that is we know we need God for everything, whatever, right? But I also believe that here on this earth, partnership is so important. Partnership is so important. Who you choose to do life with, who you choose to have in your circle is so important, right? Because there are there are certain people, right, that will watch you, and there are certain people that will help you. And see, a lot of us, we have a vision for our life, right? No matter what it is, you can be a business owner, you can be whatever the case may be, right? But we have a vision for our life, right? But sometimes, in order for that vision to take off, we need partnership. And see, a lot of people, they misinterpret being strong, right? And a lot of people's version of being strong is I'm going through such and such, I'm gonna deal with it myself. I need help, but you know what? I ain't gonna ask nobody for help because you know what? If I ask them for help, they're gonna bring it back up later. If I tell them I got such and such going on, I got to hear about it later. See, that's where the problem lies, right? If you have to think about that, you got the wrong people in your circle, right? If you're going through something and you're afraid to say it to the people around you because you're afraid that it's going to get other places, you have the wrong people around you. Partnership is important. And for this year, like I said, I don't do resolutions or whatever, but from here on out, you got to check your circle because some of us have a vision that's so big, right? We can't handle it on our own. So you need someone. They might not even be able to see the vision, but they see you. Think about it, right? I use this example a whole bunch of times, right? But if the people in your circle, right, say you got 5 people in your circle and you're talking to them, right, and they're talking about what they're gonna do, whatever, they like, man, I hope I get this promotion. You know what I'm saying? And the next person was just like, man, I hope I get this raise. And then the other one is just like, man, I applied for this job. I hope I get this job, right? Then when it comes to you, you like, man, I hope I get to start this business. If all of them other people starts trying to deter you from that vision, you need to get from around them. You say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm trying to do this, that, and the other. And then they start saying, well, you know what? It's a lot of beauty supply stores. It's a lot of hairdressers. It's a lot of designers, right? That's when you need to get from around them. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It doesn't mean anything like that, but they are not meant to push you forward into your vision. Now, you might have somebody around you that, you like, man, I'm really thinking about starting this business off the ground. They have no idea. They're not business related. They don't know anything, right? But they say, do it. Man, you can do it. And let me tell you, they might not know any or have any expertise in that field, but they know a person who knows a person. They know a person who knows a person. See, that's why I'm a firm believer in not looking at the person that gives me the message. I don't look at how they look. I listen for the message, right? So that person that says, I don't know nothing about starting no business, but my cousin does. And then they go to their cousin and they like, hey, listen, I got this friend that's starting to try to business, this, that, and other. I just want to pair you two together. I just want to pair you two together because I believe in this person. And because I believe in this person, I believe in their vision. So now this person has hooked you up with their cousin. And guess what? In the years to come, you have blew up. That's why partnership is so important. Who you choose to have around you and who you choose to do life with. In a relationship, right? You're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to have your peaks and valleys, right? The key for me, or that I think is, it's when you go through things that you know that you're going to go through. Are you comfortable being uncomfortable with that person? Think about that. Are you comfortable being uncomfortable with that person? A lot of us have a lot of pride, so we don't want people to see us at our lowest. I do a lot of videos, you know what I'm saying? And I write a lot. And I'm always so transparent because my grandmother told me years ago. She said, hey, You got to get that stuff out so you don't go crazy. So even in my weakest times, I have no problem saying, hey, listen, man, I am down and out. I know God's going to get me through, but right now I am down and out. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I got faith, but I don't know if I'm coming or going. And I'm transparent with that because you never know. You never know who's around you. I always used to tell people, right, like I am the most outgoing introvert that there is. Right? And I know that sounds crazy, right? But every time I'm in stores or I'm somewhere, somebody would always strike up a conversation with me. I can be in there and they start talking to me. And it used to get on my nerves, right? Because I'm like, what is it about me that makes somebody think that I'm just this, you know what I'm saying, friendly or whatever, right? But then I start thinking, right, a lot of the things that I have been blessed in has been from my dealings with people. My current job, you know what I'm saying, career path that I'm in now, it was from dealing with people. Now, I didn't think that I was qualified, but God knew I was qualified. So because God knew that I was qualified, it was certain people around me that saw something in me before I saw it in myself. So that's why it's important with partnerships. I can't stand people that say, oh, I got it from the mud. I did it all by myself. Listen, let me tell you, nobody does anything by themselves. I don't care if you said I did it from the ground up. There's always people in positions to help you. And a lot of times you're not where you want to be right now because you have that it's I mentality. Now, I'm not trying to say don't be confident in yourself because you have to be. But what I'm saying is partnership is important. When you're weak, you need somebody that's going to hold you up. When my 100% sometimes is only 55%, I need somebody to bridge that gap. When I feel like I don't know how I'm going to get through, I need somebody to push me. Hey, you know what I'm saying? No, you're going to make it. I need somebody that's going to if today I just like, you know what? I just ain't got it in me. And then they say, you know what? I got it. You know what I'm saying? And I speak about my grandparents all the time, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they passed away last year. But I saw them. They had 64 years together. 64 years together. My grandfather passed in March. My grandmother passed in October. And she missed him so much that in the back of my mind, I knew. I knew in the back of my mind. But what I saw from them was a partnership. There was times when she didn't think that, she was, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and other. And he was there to bridge the gap. And she was there to bridge the gap for him. So anyways, man, just remember that. Partnerships are so important.